It was 5:30 a.m. when ICE came to Esther's apartment. ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The agents lied to Esther, saying they were police officers investigating a crime and her husband, Alexei, was a potential witness. "Is Alexei home?" they asked innocently. Now Esther's gut told her she should cooperate, but she remembered something she'd heard on the radio. ICE had been making early morning sweeps using tricks like this to get people to open their doors. Esther remembered she had rights. ICE may try similar tricks at your home. They may say they're looking for a friend, relative, or roommate. But do not be fooled, and do not open the door. Instead, remain calm and be polite. Tell the agents that you'd like to see a warrant and their ID. Ask them to slip these documents under the door or hold them up to the peephole. Without a warrant signed by a judge, ICE is not allowed to enter or search your home. ICE usually won't have a warrant, but they may lie and say they do, or show you something else that looks official. So look carefully and take pictures of whatever they show you. If they refuse to share any of these documents, then ask them for their card and contact information. Do not show the agents anything or say anything, except, "I do not consent for you to enter my home. I do not want to talk to you without a lawyer present. Please leave." Now, ICE won't always listen to you and may enter your home using force. But saying these things might help you in court, even if the agents don't listen. One morning, while Alicia and Javi were getting their daughter Sophia ready for daycare, 2 agents from ICE knocked on their door. ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The agents said they were police officers and were worried that Alicia's identity had been stolen. Javi cracked the door open to learn more. This was the wrong decision. Do not open the door if authorities come to your home, no matter what they say. Without a warrant signed by a judge, they have no authority to enter. But beware, ICE may enter your home forcefully anyway, and if they do, you ask them to leave if they don't have the proper warrant. Be prepared, do not panic, and remember, we have rights. ICE agents may search your home for documents or other evidence proving immigration status. They do not have the right to do this unless they have a warrant signed by a judge that lets them inside and specifically gives them permission to search. ICE usually will not have a warrant, but they may lie and say they do, or show you something else that looks official. Tell ICE, "I do not agree with you being in my home. Please leave." If the agents start to search, tell them, "I do not agree to your search." These words can be legally powerful, and saying them might help in immigration proceedings, even if the agents don't listen. You have the right to ask ICE agents for their ID, their contact information, and their warrant, and to take pictures of any documents they show you. They probably won't give these documents to you. Do not answer any questions and do not share a loved one's whereabouts or show them any documents, even if they ask, except for a valid U.S. passport or green card. This information can hurt you in immigration proceedings. Alicia was arrested. Never interrupt an arrest, as that could be dangerous for you or your loved ones. After the agents left, Javi took pictures of the damage to his home. He wrote down as many details about the encounter as he could remember, knowing it might help Alicia's immigration proceedings. It was a normal afternoon. Judy and her friend Liz went out for lunch. The two met in elementary school and have been friends ever since. Liz is an American citizen, and while Judy was brought to the U.S. by her parents when she was only 4 years old, she is undocumented. Liz noticed 2 men that seemed to be following them, but she thought nothing of it. That's when the men called out Judy's name as if they were old friends. When she turned, the men approached fast. Judy had just been identified by ICE. ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Stories like this happen every day and are happening now more than ever. ICE approaches people in the street, at work, in their car, or even in court. They often will not be in uniform. It's scary. But remember, we have rights. If you are stopped by authorities and don't know who they are, ask them to identify themselves. Then ask, "Am I free to go?" If they say yes, walk away and do not answer any questions. In Judy's case, the agents told her she was not free to go. If this happens, do not resist or run away, and do not say anything, except, "I want to use my right to remain silent. I want to speak to a lawyer." Remember, you can ask to speak to a lawyer even if you don't have one. If the agents search your bag or your person, say, "I do not agree to this search." They are looking for documents proving your immigration status. Witnesses have the right to film the interaction as long as they do not interrupt the arrest and they are transparent that they are filming. Judy was lucky. Even if you do everything right in a similar scenario, ICE may still arrest you. Samir's wife asked him to stop at the store on his way home from work to pick up groceries. While shopping, Samir noticed a man who seemed to be watching him. Was he paranoid? Probably, he thought. Samir's heart started racing when he saw a second man watching him outside the store. He moved deliberately toward his car, telling himself there was nothing to worry about. I'm totally being paranoid, he told himself. That's when he felt a forceful grip on his shoulder. Without identifying themselves, the two men began to bark questions at Samir. It was ICE. ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Arrests like these happen every day, and they happen out of nowhere. It's scary, but remember, we have rights. If you are arrested by ICE, remain silent. Ask to speak to a lawyer even if you don't have one. If you witness ICE making an arrest, it is your right to document what you see by taking notes or videotaping. Do not interrupt the arrest, but you have the right to ask for identification and badge numbers. If you've been arrested, do not sign anything. Keep whatever information ICE gives you. They will have important information for your family. After ICE arrests you, they will likely take you to an ICE office and ask you more questions before starting a deportation case against you and deciding whether or not to send you to a detention facility. Remember, do not say anything without a lawyer present. You can ask to speak to a lawyer even if you don't have one. Within about a day, loved ones will be able to search for your location at the website included below. This is all scary, but remember, we have rights.